care so much what the Dixie Chicks say. It's not like they political scientists or nothing. They just bitches that can sing good. You know what I mean? Stop worshiping celebrities so much. Just don't listen, pay attention. I remember right around September 11th, Ja Rule was on MTV. That's what they said. We got Ja Rule on the phone. Let's see what Ja's thoughts are on this tragedy. Who gives a fuck what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this, nigga? This is ridiculous. I don't want to dance. I'm scared to death. I want some answers that Ja Rule might not have right now.
Thanks a lot, Dave. And we're back. Tacos with Friends podcast at gmail.com. Tacos with Friend on Twitter. Tacos with Friends at YouTube. You could check out our Podiant page at twf.podiant.co. That if you check that page if you want to get all the past episodes that you might have missed. So also send us an email, comment, Tacos with Friends podcast at gmail.com. Send us something. So we are back. Well, not so much we, more as me. We had a scheduling conflict. So instead of missing a week, I decided, let me do something real quick. This is, it'll probably be like 15, 20 minutes. Basically this week has been, this has been like a crazy past few days. Pretty much Kanye West has he's pretty much showed his true colors. Like Kanye West has this week gone on to pretty much say that he supports 4 or 5. He's taken pictures with Make America Great Again hats. He's basically saying that, Trump is his brother, that he loves Trump. And he's gotten a lot of backlash from it. And I didn't so much want to, talk about the backlash that he's getting more than I want to discuss something that I think on the last podcast that we touched on, which was the Roseanne situation. And it's kind of where do we separate the celebrity from the real person? And in that clip that I played in the beginning from Dave Chappelle, he was basically talking about celebrity worship. And I think in the age that we're in now, we worship celebrities. Like there's no JFKs, no, Martin Luther Kings, no Malcolm X's. There's nobody that you can look and say, well, hey, look at that guy. He went and however he did it, he got some type of education in something. This is the guy that I'm looking to lead us into this next generation. We're actually looking towards Kanye West. Kanye West is a rapper. Kanye West is a rapper that has openly said that he doesn't read books. Kanye West is the same man that said a lyric that if I fuck this model and she just bleached her asshole and I get bleach on my t-shirt, then I'm going to feel like an asshole. This is the guy that's causing this uproar. Not saying Kanye West isn't, musically talented. Kanye West is a musical genius. The things that, like, Kanye West has basically defined hip hop music the last 10 years. So he is a musical genius, but I wouldn't suggest anybody to take life lessons from a guy like Kanye West. Kanye West is an arrogant, materialistic guy. He's always been that from the day that he dropped his first album. It was just when he dropped his first album, he was saying something that connected with everyone. And now, 15 years later, now you're seeing, what money and power can do to a person. Now, when Kanye says that Donald Trump is his brother and he loves Donald Trump, I'm not really surprised. Kanye West is just a black Donald Trump. Like, what exactly did, like, when Kanye West, the man named that album Yeezus, and on this album he has a song called I'm a God. Like, don't you wasn't that a clue? Isn't that something that we should have picked up on? So, so I'm not really surprised at what's happening. I'm more so surprised that people are as outraged as they are. And I think that comes down to just the celebrity worship that we have now. Like, when you look at, like, there's people who they live their lives through celebrity. The same way, I think I was checking Twitter, and that is Tacos with Friend on Twitter. And a guy, Kanye West, he said something. He said, I've made more money off of selling shoes than Michael Jordan. Now, Michael Jordan has been hustling sneakers for 30 years. There's no way Kanye West is making more money off of sneakers than Michael Jordan. But that's how Kanye West gets you. He tells you something. It doesn't necessarily have to be true. It's just he'll say it. If one person believes it, he's accomplished what he wanted. Now, another thing about this whole situation is it's not a coincidence that Kanye West has openly said that he has like these albums coming out, that he's got his own album coming out. He's putting an album out with him and Kid Cudi. Pusha T has an album coming out. He's producing Nas's album. That he has all this music coming out. But we haven't heard any music, but we're talking about him. So this is how he gets himself out there. And it's he's going off of what the Kardashians do to promote. Like, I think I saw the news, and they were probably Access Hollywood. They were like, yeah, Kim has a new perfume coming out. So she posted these naked pictures of herself. Like, this is what they do to promote. Kanye is promoting by shock. He's putting this out here, so once we see it, we're shocked at what he's saying. So now all we're talking about is Kanye. That Kanye, he's like, people are saying that he's trolling. I don't think it's a troll really, because I think that this is something that he really believes. Like, this is a man that Kanye has been so far gone for so many years that this is who he is now. But the thing is that now he can reveal his true self. Now he can, show his true colors. Now, instead of us being angry about it, maybe we should be happy that this is who this guy is. Now, I saw a video, and a guy that I often mention is Malcolm X. Malcolm X was a high-ranking member of the Nation of Islam in the 60s. He's been dead for a long time now. But I saw this video, and obviously when you hear this, like this little snippet of this video, let's not focus so much on, because obviously, in these times, Malcolm X, he's talking about, he's pretty much saying that white people in the 60s were propping up black celebrities, and that the white people were having black celebrities do the work for them. Now, I want you to listen to this clip, and we'll come right back, and I'll kind of take how I'm comparing this video to the times that we're going through right now. So check out this clip.
told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear. And it is an honor, actually, that they endorsed Dr. Martin Luther King and were against the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's actually an honor.
All right. So I want to really talk about that first part, is that from what he was saying was that white people put these black celebrities out here to be the leaders for black people at that time. And when you look at just the times that we're in now, and, obviously things are better from when that interview was done, but let's look at it this way. Donald Trump is the president. This is a guy that has no experience whatsoever to have that job, but he's the president. And I would pretty much guarantee you that 90% of the reason that he's in there is because of his celebrity. You look at the Kardashians. What are they famous for? What talent do they have? They don't have a talent at all. They don't sing, dance, they don't act or anything of that. They are just celebrity, and people prop them up. Like, let me actually check right now. So let's see how many followers on Twitter. Okay. Kim Kardashian has 59 million followers on Twitter. The last tweet Kim Kardashian sent out, which was 40 minutes ago, was that she's obsessed with Dunkaroos. But this is celebrity. These are the people that were put in the forefront. These are the people that are being worshipped now. It's not, like, I know when I was like in elementary school, they would bring in firefighters, police officers, people that worked in the community so you can look up to. And and then they always told you, like, hey, look, the odds of you making it to the NBA or, making it in the music business or the NFL or doing something like that, those are pretty much slim to none. We want you to see the people that are out here in your neighborhoods actually making it. These are the people we want you to see. But now you don't have that because everybody's too busy worshiping they're worshiping something that they'll never get to. You have people that are on Instagram and they're cashing their whole check and they just have it out. People are fronting for the gram right now. And that's that celebrity worship. People want to be the people that we see on the TV, the people that we see on our phones, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter. That's celebrity worship. And I'm going to wrap it up with, I'm not surprised at what Kanye West did. I'm actually not even really angry at what Kanye West did. What angers me, though, is that you have a group of people now that are split. You have a certain group that are riding with Kanye. Then you have this other group that's bashing him. I think they said Kanye lost 10 million subscribers yesterday, just after those tweets came out. But you still have that group that's riding with him, that group that's out here that's saying, you know what, he has a point. And I think the rapper, Chance the Rapper, he came out and he said, you know, all black people don't have to be Democrats. And the moment I read that, I realized Chance the Rapper has no idea what he's talking about. He's a very foolish man in that statement, because it's not about Democrat, Republican. It really comes down to, and I think we've been saying this on this podcast since we first started, it's not Democrat, it's not Republican, it's not black, it's not white. It's right versus wrong. What Kanye West is doing is wrong. And just because you worship somebody doesn't mean you should overlook their wrongdoing. Or you could end up in a situation like Bill Cosby, who earlier today was just found guilty. So don't drop the soap, nigga. But yeah, you know, I think in this country now, celebrity worship it's something that we need to get under control. Because if we're looking at, you know, what a celebrity is doing, you know, like, oh man, you know, Jay-Z just made $100 million off of this deal. Yeah, we winning now. It's like, nah, man, you're not winning nothing. Jay-Z is not going to give you any of that money. Like, he's not looking out for you. Like, I think Kanye even sent out a tweet. He said Obama was in office for 8 years. What did he do for Chicago? And I'm going to close it right here. So let me repeat that. Kanye said Obama was in office for 8 years. What did he do for Chicago? Kanye West has been famous for 15 years. What has he ever did for Chicago? Nothing. So we're going to end it right there. And what you can expect from the podcast is Infinity War just came out. We're gonna put up a review of that movie, so be expecting that. Also, next week you'll get your normal podcast, not with just me talking to myself for 20 minutes. So send your questions to tacoswithfriendspodcast@gmail.com. Check us out on Twitter @tacoswithfriend. Check us out on YouTube at tacoswithfriends. And you can check out our Podiant page, twf.podiant.co. Till next time, drink your water, people.